Reneé Rapp is ambitious, and she wears her ambition on her sleeve. In interviews, most people try to be humble or perhaps downplay what they do. Not Rapp. In an interview with Us Weekly in April of 2023, she said, quote, "I'm trying to be an EGOT," end quote. EGOT stands for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, and represents the 4 major entertainment award categories: television, music, film, and theater. Just 23, she seems to be casting a wide net and, on the surface, seems to be doing the things that might get her award recognition far into the future. So far, she's had a few stage roles, a TV show, a movie, and an album. She got her start in theater where, in 2018, she won a Best Actress award for playing Sandra in her school's production of Big Fish. Her teacher was effusive in praising Rapp, saying, quote, "Reneé has the goods to go just about anywhere that she wants to," end quote. It turned out that one of the places she would go is Broadway. In 2019, Rapp took over the role of Regina George in the Mean Girls musical, which she played until the pandemic shut it down. In another interview with The Cut in August of 2023, she described it as a, quote, "great launching pad for the rest of my career," end quote. She was right. Later in 2020, she landed her first TV role, Leighton in Mindy Kaling's The Sex Lives of College Girls. The show was a critical success, but as one of 4 leads, perhaps Rapp felt that she wasn't getting enough attention. She left after 2 seasons in what appears to have been a surprise for everyone involved. Some of it had to do with one of her other ambitions, music. In 2023, Rapp released her debut album, Snow Angel. Completed over the course of 6 months, the album received positive reviews on its release and peaked at number 44 on the US Billboard 200. When deciding between striking when the iron was hot with regards to her music or fulfilling her contractual obligations to the show, she chose the former. According to Page 6, quote, "Reneé wanted to leave the show to tour, and they're currently working out the best creative solution for her departure, but she announced the tour without having clearance from the show," end quote. Ambition is understandable, though I think it would have suited her well to discuss leaving the show with the showrunners instead of unilaterally ending it. HBO and Max led the 2023 Emmys with 127 combined nominations, so maybe sticking it out or ending it without acrimony might have been better for her vis-a-vis her Emmy ambitions. There's plenty of Hollywood stories about people doing what it takes to make a buck, but there are just as many about people holding a grudge, and one hopes that a young talent, despite some immaturity, doesn't end up on the wrong side of that. When Paramount Plus wanted to adapt Mean Girls, a musical, as a film, Rapp was the obvious choice to reprise her role as Regina George. As an aside, this means that Mean Girls, which was released in 2004, was adapted into a Broadway show, Mean Girls the Musical, between 2019 and 2020, and that show will be adapted back into a film as Mean Girls in 2024. Talk about a complete circle. She played a show for her Snow Hard Feelings tour in Boston toward the end of October 2023. In order to get some attention, she paid for a billboard that read, "I hate Boston." Whether or not the billboard had anything to do with her selling out the 3,500 capacity venue is difficult to ascertain, though it seems to mesh with the image that she's trying to project for herself. Nonchalant, assertive, ambitious, and, certainly, more than a little egotistical. How well it works out for her long term remains to be seen.